From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning, this is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Wednesday, June 4th. Our first story this morning is happening today, a signing ceremony for a bill regulating trans athletes in Nebraska. Governor Jim Pillen will sign LB 89 into law. The bill bans transgender athletes from participating in sports aligning with their gender identity. The ceremony is scheduled to take place at 9 a.m. at the state capitol. We're scheduled to be there, so stick with us at 1011 for updates on that. Second story, a recent change by Republican lawmakers to Trump's budget bill is drawing concern. Several Nebraskan advocates and leaders held a virtual roundtable discussion joined by the former U.S. Deputy Secretary of Ag, and they stressed the importance of just how many people here in Nebraska rely on SNAP benefits and how the move to have states cover the costs could jeopardize certain programs across the state. The federal bill still has to clear the Senate before heading to the president's desk. Your third story, Eric Hunt, an agricultural meteorology professor at UNL Extension, says for about a 2-month stretch, Nebraska was seeing nothing but degradation, with the majority of the state considered to be in severe drought. But thanks to a few wet weeks, drought conditions have improved. He says the slow, steady showers really help to fill the ground with a moisture, a great benefit for crop growers. However, to truly get out of the drought, Hunt says we need to see above average rain for the next 2 to 3 months, which is unlikely scenario. Fourth story happening this evening. City officials are inviting you to learn more about a project in downtown Lincoln. It's happening at 6:30. They're hosting an open house on the proposed Central Library project, which they say will convert the former Southeast Community College's Education Square building into a more centrally located and modern library. The open house will be at the Bennett Martin Public Library at 14th and N Streets, and if you can't make it, 2 more sessions are planned in the coming weeks. Wrapping things up with your final story, the 34th annual Jazz in June kicked off to an interesting start last night, with the show moving indoors to the Leeds Center because of the rain. But this didn't stop hundreds from turning out. This was the first of 4 performances this June, with Jumaine Smith, a vocalist and lead trumpet player for Michael Bublé. Next week's show should be outdoors once again, though, kicking off at 7 p.m. at the Sheldon Sculpture Garden on the UNL City campus. That is your Morning Pulse for this Wednesday morning, and we'll wrap things up with a look at your 7-day forecast, looking pretty calm today.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.